there. Hey, Ali Flores again here with OrlandoVacation.com, and I've got some more tips and tricks for you. What are we talking about this time? We're going to talk about things to do in Orlando in November. Okay, eating too much turkey is not the only thing you can do in Orlando this fall. Want to find out all the fun things to do in Orlando in November? Join us as we go over some of the best Orlando events in November. But before we get into all that, hit that subscription button, hit that bell icon so you can get notified when these videos pop up. Here we go. Let's start with the weather. The weather in November can be on the cooler side. It will generally be warm during the day, but some days can get cool enough for a light sweater. Most days will be sunny and clear. That being said, the trees stay green and the beaches stay open. Now, crowds tend to fluctuate in Orlando and our theme parks during November. At the beginning of the month, it can be pretty calm, but the closer you get to the holidays, it can get very busy. The big parks have been known to reach capacity on Thanksgiving and Christmas Day, so make sure you plan ahead of time and get to the parks early. In Universal Orlando, they start celebrating the holidays towards the middle of November with decorations and music. They host the iconic Grinchmas at Islands of Adventure, and you can also join in on the fun of Macy's Holiday Parade at Universal Studios. During this time of year, guests can watch the Winter Castle show projected onto Hogwarts Castle. So cool. Grab a hot butter beer and enjoy the decorations while you're there. Then, over in Universal Shopping Area, City Walk, they have a small winter market with some fun merch. Here, guests can find a delicious gingerbread cookie shaped like their mascot, Earl the Squirrel. Squirrel! Then, over at the Walt Disney World parks, as well as Disney Springs, guests can find festive decorations for the season. Magic Kingdom has the Very Merry Christmas Party and puts a festive spin on the Jungle Cruise called the Jingle Cruise. Honestly, the Jingle Cruise is great. And if you like the regular Jungle Cruise ride, you're gonna love this version of it. Then over on Main Street, guests can see all of the decorative poinsettias along with the beautiful Cinderella Casa iced with lights. The candlelight processional also starts during this time of year and is located over in Epcot with a chorus of local singers telling the nativity story. In the early parts of November, there is still the International Food and Wine Festival in Epcot going on. Here, guests can try out sample sizes of foods and drinks from all around the world. There's plenty of additional kiosks added right around the world showcase for guests to indulge in. But towards the end of the month, it flips over to the International Festival of the Holidays. New booths appear with themed foods to different countries showing how they celebrate around the world. Storytellers in the different countries tell tales and explain their traditions from Father Christmas in the UK to La Befana in Italy. Next up, we have SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. This event starts around the middle of November and is perfect for the whole family. See the park transformed into a winter wonderland with over 3 million beautiful lights. With plenty of holiday cheer, amazing shows, and delicious foods, this event is sure to create unforgettable memories. Also, it's included in your general ticket, so there's that. And if you're wanting a bit more cheer, over in Tampa, Busch Gardens has Christmas Town. It's exactly what it sounds like. Christmas Town. They decorate the park with twinkling lights that come to life at night. You can also enjoy themed entertainment and uniquely themed treats. Absolutely delicious. This is included in your day ticket, starts in the middle of November, and runs through the holiday season. Now that we've gone over Orlando events in November, what should you pack? We already talked about the weather in Orlando. During November, we can expect some cooler nights, perfect for a light sweater or jacket. So here are a couple things you need to pack for your Orlando trip. Okay, a swimsuit. Now, while it can be a little colder, pools are typically heated, especially at hotels. Okay, jackets and coats. You might want to bring a light jacket for nightly fireworks, depending on where you're going. Hats and sunglasses. The sun knows no rest days. Bringing a hat or sunglasses can protect your face from the sun. Shoes, shoes, shoes. Wear comfortable sneakers for all that walking. You will thank us later. Poncho and umbrella. Now, rain does quiet down a bit in November, but we do suggest bringing a poncho or umbrella just in case. Definitely check that weather before you head out so you can be prepared. All right, if you're looking for more tips and tricks for your next Orlando vacation or just need help planning, be sure to check out our website at OrlandoVacation.com, where we offer the best discounted prices and have a variety of blogs to help you make the most out of your Orlando vacation. All right, thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.